Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in for today's video. My name is Lena. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about Dior's summer makeup collection. I know it's very early. It's still spring and I would normally complain about these unseasonably early makeup releases, but maybe because I was quite tired of waiting for that Chanel Lip Blanc collection to be available in the US. To be honest with you, I was quite glad to see the summer collection being available early in the US, except for a couple of items, including the maximizer, lip maximizer. I think most of the collection is available on the Dior's website. I saw them available on the selfridges.com, and a couple of other retailers also have this collection available. So I will talk about what items I picked up. I picked up basically one color story, not everything. And I will show you swatches. I made a little bit of comparisons, and at the end I will show you how I created this look using the makeup items that I picked up from this collection. So that's the video for today. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's talk about the eyeshadow quint first. This is the Eden Rock eyeshadow quint, and in a sense I would say this is cool leaning neutral brown palette. There is this interesting soft orange shade, and of course this star shade of the quint, deep grayed out blue shade. It's quite an interesting color story. I think the blue adds so much more to this color story, and I can easily get 2 or 3 different eye looks out of this quint, so I'm happy about that. And formulation wise, this is more like the last year's summer collection Dior Riviera, but slightly less pigmented and softer in texture, I would say, but quite similar. The finishes and how they play out, I think it's comparable to the last year's summer collection eyeshadow quints. And definitely different from the core collection or the velvet formulation. I personally think it would have been amazing if this blue shade was a strong metallic or something, but it's very light, breezy, easy to wear kind of summer look. For that, I think the formulation and finish is perfect, and I really like this color story. Since we talked about the beautiful eyeshadow quint, we have to talk about this beautiful nail polish. This is also called Eden Rock, and perfectly corresponding nail shade to that eyeshadow quint, and it's quite interesting. It's bright, it's kind of deep, it's grayed out, it's not quite navy. The color itself is gorgeous, but I personally think Dior needs to improve its nail formulation, and the brush is quite annoying, but the color itself is quite beautiful. I had to pick up this color. Now let me show you the beautiful luminizer shade. This is the limited edition shade 002 Coral Cruise. So this has the same numbering as the last year's limited edition luminizer Pink Riviera. So I thought it might be the same shade, but they're not the same shades. I made a comparison. You will see it in a bit. And Pink Riviera is more like a pink shade, and this is more of a peach shade with beautiful champagne shift. So I use it as a very light blush, shimmery blush, and it goes perfectly with the rest of the collection that I picked up. Lastly, I picked up one Dior Addict Lip Maximizer shade. This is 14 Shimmer Macadamia. And it's actually not a part of this summer collection. There were supposed to be 3 different limited edition lip maximizer shades in this collection, but they're not available on the Dior website just yet, so I picked up a neutral shade. This has very fine shimmer, and base is quite pigmented, and it goes beautifully with the rest of the items that I picked up. I'm very happy with this color. I already love lip maximizer formulation and was looking to add something neutral to my collection, so I'm quite happy with it. So that's all I picked up from this collection this time. Now I like to show you some swatches, comparisons, and after that I will do my look demonstration. I wanted to demonstrate my base routine today, but I think I made a mistake. I wanted to try this new Dior Forever Glow Veil Primer. This is the Hydrating Radiant Primer, and I recently purchased this from the Sephora sale, and I think I applied this too much. I started with the generous 3 pumps, and it felt really hydrating and juicy and nice, but as soon as I started applying my foundation of the day, the Forever Natural Nude Foundation, I have the shade 0N. It started balling up so badly I had to remove everything. So I just did my base off camera, same deal, but I used only 1 pump of this primer. No problem this time, and the foundation applied a lot nicer this time. 1 pump of this Dior Forever Natural Nude Foundation. I still have the old version. I am going to finish that before I purchased a new version of it, and I added a little bit of a Dior Backstage Concealer in the shade 0W. So for some reason, Backstage Concealer shades run much lighter than the Dior Forever Skin Correct line. So at least try to find some swatches, and it's best to test the colors at the counter, but this is a very brightening shade for me, and it's very stretchy. I really like this concealer, and I set my makeup using this Dior cushion powder in the shade Lavender. So here I am. So I'm going to contour my face using the bronzer. So as I mentioned, there are bronzers available in this summer collection, but there are no new shades. It's all existing shades, but with the beautiful limited edition packaging. I thought it was very pretty, but not exactly practical, and because I already own this shade, I didn't purchase any new bronzer this time. So this is a number 004 Tan Bronze, and it's actually one of my favorite shades to contour my face with. Now I'm going to do my brows using the Shu Uemura Hard Formula pencil in the shade Sound Black. Adding a little bit of Dior Show Onset Brow Mascara. So now let's try this beautiful eyeshadow quint and do some eye makeup. I actually featured another makeup look using this quint. I have that on my Instagram, and in that look I used these brown shades as the main and only used the blue as the defining lining shade. So that look came out quite subdued and very wearable. This time I really want to try this blue shade as the main shade and go super smoky with it. I tried this kind of look once and came out pretty nicely. Let's see if I can duplicate that look. So I want to kind of like base my eyelids and make it bluer. So I am using the Wayne Goss Kohl eyeliner in the shade Blue Sapphire. This is soft, so it can be a pretty good base. You can smudge it out. So starting with the upper lash line, it's not quite navy, it's quite vibrant. There's something really beautiful about this shade, and I'm adding this on my lower lash lines as well. But since this is really pigmented and soft, I'm just like dotting like these 3 spots, and I'm gonna smudge that out. So using a stiff tiny brush, I am going into this beautiful blue shade, and I'm going to apply this shade on top of the line, and while doing that I am blending it out and soften out a little bit. I am layering these two because I don't want to lose that intensity of the blue. So switch into flat packer brush. This is the Redford 28, and I am using the same shade, and this time I'm going to go over lightly and apply this on my lid space. You can see if you use this kind of brush and without the eyeliner, it's a lot softer. So I am blending these two. Now I'm using Redford number 14 and going into this center shade, and I'm going to add this around the crease area and blend with that blue shade, making kind of a contrast, but then making it also soft and more wearable, I guess. And the center shade is so beautiful. This is very unique kind of brown. And using a large crease brush, I am going to use this very soft satin ivory shade and start from here and extend it up so that I apply a little bit on my brow bone. And this time I'm using Redford number 1 brush and going back to the center shade and add some more, blend some more. And this time I want to use this orange shade and apply this around here. I love the contrast between the orange, soft orange and blue. This time using a pencil brush, this is Redford 26, and I'm going to use this darkest cool brown shade and deepen the outer corners. On my upper lash lines, I am using a black liner. This is Dior Crayon Waterproof Eyeliner. So just on the outer corners and deepen the look and add more definition. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and add some mascara, and I'll be right back. I added some black mascara, but I don't think it's smoky enough, so I want to add a little bit more blue, a little bit of brown, and go deeper. So using this Redford 28 brush, I'm going to go back to this blue shade and add some more. And add brown too. So you can see if I blend more, the gray quality comes out even more. So this is not hard to wear kind of blue. It's quite sophisticated and easy to wear, soft blue in a way. Okay, I am wearing black mascara, but I really want to add a sheer layer of blue mascara on top of it. I just purchased this Dior Show waterproof mascara in the shade Catwalk Blue. It's quite bright cobalt blue, very beautiful. So it's quite bright, isn't it? So I'm going to add a sheer layer of this mascara. I like Dior Show mascara, but the wand is a little too big. So, but adding another layer like this is just perfect. Okay, doesn't look too blue, but adds a little bit of something, I guess. The other side. I think the blue will show up in the natural lighting. It's just like fun. Adding a little bit here. On my cheek, I'm going to wear Dior Luminizer, the limited edition Coral Cruise. This is a beautiful peachy champagne gold kind of shade and has a little bit of base, so it works as a shimmery light blush on my complexion. And it's actually one of my favorite ways of wearing some of the deeper Dior Luminizers. Now I'm gonna line my lips using Wayne Goss Medium Nude Lip Liner. As the last step, I'm going to apply Dior Lip Maximizer in the shade Shimmer Macadamia, and it is so pretty, very neutral. So this is the finished makeup look. I played it a little bit bold this time because I started with an eyeliner that is quite bright, used that blue eyeshadow quite a bit from the Quint, and intensified a look by adding the blue mascara, but I kept everything else quite neutral. So it's kind of striking look, but still wearable, very easy to pull off. And maybe that's the charm that I see from this color story, this summer collection from Dior. It's something different, but still very sophisticated and chic and very easy to pull off in my opinion. But let me know what you think about this collection. Do you think it's a good color story? Are you interested in picking up anything from this collection? I would love to hear your thoughts. So thank you very much for watching this video and spending your time again with me. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you can. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.